Hello, everybody. Happy Saturday. Happy June 15th. This is a Q&A about the time I found out I was gay. Um, I wasn't going to do a Q&A because I don't too much care for Q&As, but a lot of people ask me different type of questions, and I just don't answer because you know, that's what a Q&A is. So the fact that this came across my mind, I said, okay, I guess. I don't know if I ever did this type of video. If I have, and you have already seen this type of video about the time I found out that I was gay, and if I did, whether it was in a blog or a Q&A, then you can excuse yourself from watching this video. Don't watch it. You know, I've done over 100K videos, so I can't quite remember um how many videos I talk about where it's concerning my lifestyle or where it's just concerning me, because I intentionally talks about a lot of stuff in my videos. I do reactions, I do news videos, I do a lot. You understand what I'm saying? So to not harm anybody, I'm not trying to drag anyone. I'm not trying to make anybody feel uncomfortable. This video alone is just for my purpose use, and this video just alone is talking about me and my life. Also, talking about that, moving right along. I guess you want to say that all my life, especially my great grandmama, rest in peace. She have always told my mama that I was going to be gay, and so I guess I basically knew that I was gay about the age of 13, but I just couldn't believe it because I wanted to be like the other kids in my school. I wanted to be able to date girls and stuff like that. But I had no, if you want to say, sexual attraction to girls. And no, everybody that asks me this question, I always say, did you date girls? Did you get the blah, blah, blah? And I always tell them, yeah. I think women are beautiful people. I'm not gonna say creatures because that's not what they are. They're beautiful people. They can be dramatizing sometimes. They can be ghettos sometimes, but they're still beautiful people. I think when I came to realize when I was actually the person that I wanted, and I wanted to start carrying purses, and I wanted to dress in women clothes, is when I'm gonna get to that part. But when I first realized that I was gay was when I was 16. I wasn't doing drag. I wasn't carrying purses then. I was just a gay man. You know what I'm saying? Uh, acting out on homosexual tendencies. Um, did I enjoy it? I did. I used to go to gay bars. I used to go everywhere. I end up beginning to have gay friends. And the time that I was in school, that's something I really didn't have. I didn't really have a whole bunch of friends because I was like the outcast. People used to bully me and run me home. Um, as I think about it, sometimes I think about writing a book about it. But if you want to be normalized, and you can just say, This is my life, and this what I used to deal with on a day to day basis. Um, Once I started to realize who I was as a person and try to live in my truth, I would sneak men into the window. And this particular time, my mama seen it. She was outside. She was coming in from work, and she seen it. And she told the person came up because we stayed in the town. She came up and said, told the person the same way you came in, that's the same way you leave out. And she called my stepfather. My mama back then didn't approve of who I was or understand who I was. So I don't know if I can't remember if I left that night, but I remember leaving the next day. And I remember never coming back, never tearing back. When my mama said that she didn't accept it and I was going to buy by her rules or get out of her house, I did just that at the age of 16. I ended up running into my sisters in different stores. She seen me. She was so happy to see me. I hadn't lost any weight because in the gay world, you have mentors, drag mamas, gay families that teach you the odds and end how to survive. And that's just what I had. So my sister said, "Oh, you looking good, you know, this." I guess she went back home and told my mama because my family then tried to look and find out where I was. One of my aunties found me and said, "Won't you go home like that?" And I said, "I would never go there until my mama accept who I am." To this day, my mama say that she accept me, but deep down in my heart, I really know she don't because I'm her only son. She always say, "This is your life. You do what you want to do. I have anything to do with it. That's between you and God." But that's not what I'm asking you. I'm asking you, are you accepting me as your child? And are you accepting my flaws? And when a person begin to turn God into it, it's never good. Because in some African American families, and most of I'm gonna say 99% of African American families, you may have one person in that family that's gay. And the first thing they do is try to pray the gay out of you. Yeah, you may not believe it, but it's true. Also, moving right along, when I because I lived all the way up into 2008 before I decided that. I always thought about it and I always wanted to dress in women clothing, do shows, carry purses. And I always wanted the top part. Never wanted to change what's down below as T.S. Madison said. Blank on the top, blank on the bottom. Okay. So moving right along. I didn't start wanting to change my life and dress as a girl until around about, I'm gonna say y'all 2013, 2014, around about that time. When I had got out of prison in 2008, after my best friend passed away, I was good then. But when I really started to know who I wanted to be, it's around about that time. I think I was in my 30s or in my early 40s. But that's when I realized this is how I wanted to live my life. So I started doing hormones. It had brought a bigger controversy in my family. I was always the type of person to respect my nieces and my nephews, and I still do. I don't go around carrying purses around my nieces and my nephews. It's not about me being ashamed of my lifestyle. It's about me. I wanted them to feel like that I'm giving them that respect. I never went around dressed up in women clothes around them because I respected them and I wanted them to respect me. So, I mean, I know they should respect me as who I am and me living in my truth, but some people just don't know or understand how you living in your truth while you being gay. Some people just don't understand it. So some people just don't understand it, you just, try to be a little bit more patient with them. Even though while you trying to be a little bit more patient with them, it really hardly ever once. But you try. You try. Um, I've been through some stuff in my lifetime. I can honestly say. I can honestly say it ain't all been easy. That's what I can say. It ain't all been easy. Even though I would like for it to be easy, it ain't all been easy. Um, I went from 2017 moving into my townhome to where I stay now, and to people people still take advantage of me, and people not understanding who I am. I know me telling y'all this. I told y'all about my best friend and how I loved my best friend. And if she watching, I still love her today. I don't blame her for nothing. If she seemed like I blame her, I'm sorry. I mean, but there was always things that I just didn't understand about my best friend. Um, I remember some people used to say my best friend was jealous of me. And I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I didn't look at my best friend like that. I looked at my best friend as, even though she might not call me her best friend, I looked at it as she was my best friend. I loved her. We went through a lot of stuff together. We went to living from apartment to apartment, her helping me buy me a car. She was always good to me. Even when I had got out of prison in 2008, and she claimed she got in these apartments, but like I had told her, I already had knew the manager, and when I had went to jail, the manager said just don't do that again. And so I ended up getting an apartment. She ended up help because about that I was trying to, because before I went to prison, my I was already getting a social security check because I was getting a social security check and the SSI check because of my procedures. So when I got out, Cause when I went in, they cut all that off. So when I got out, I got the Social Security back, but I didn't get the SSI back. Had to more than likely fight for that. If I tell y'all there was a process over the years to come, there was a process. I remember my mama had to go to court with me, everything. So to make a long story short, when this situation happened about me falling and breaking my neck and about me being paralyzed, we didn't see this coming. And usually when I see certain things coming, I try to back away from it. Well, I really didn't see this coming, but what I did see was me and my best friend, we was always arguing. And we was always arguing because my best friend had a boyfriend and me and him stayed into it. And I told it was at a point in time when I had told her he had to go because he was getting in fights with people and he was just causing a whole bunch of drama in my apartment complex. And I said he had to go. That was it. I ain't gonna say his name and I ain't gonna release none of his info because that's just won't be right. And even though I say he can go, I kind of feel bad because his mama said, "Why is it okay for her to stay and it's not okay for him to stay?" And I said, "Well, number one, I don't too much know him like that." And I said I tried to offer him a place to stay because who he is and because she liked him. But at the end of the day, I didn't know she didn't want him to come and stay with her. These are things that I didn't know. And these are things that I wish I would have known. But I didn't know. So by me not knowing, that made things kind of bad thing. So, um, a lot of people say that my best friend pushed me, and that's how I end up breaking my neck. I don't know how I went. I just know I fell down. I broke my neck. Sometime in life, you got to take ownership of some of the situations you put yourself in. And sometimes I just feel like I take ownership of everything because, like I had told my mom, if I would have just listened to my sister and study going on my own to figure out situations because I was trying to help a person that too much really just didn't want to help themselves or too much really just didn't care about me. That was one of the reasons why I got out of my relationship because I didn't feel the need to keep going through what I was going through. Uh, all my life, I've been trying to please people, and me pleasing people it will result on me doing certain things. So, yeah. But as my mama say, you live and you learn. And now I live and now I learn. Um, yeah, I'm sorry about this. This is the longest I ever done a video on talking about my life. Um, please forgive me. And I hope you enjoyed this video. And continue to watch many more videos coming your way. Please subscribe and hit that notification button. I'm about to start trying to get in the mood of saying it. and continue to tell your mama friends, your friends to follow my channel. I love you. Bye.